Excuse me? Do you have a boyfriend by any chance?
No, she's single.
Yeah, I can tell. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
My bills stay paid, and you can't afford me. I don't give a fuck what you think.
That can't be true. Beacons.
OnlyFans.
Here, as usual, OnlyFans. $12.99 a month. Nope, I can afford you. I'm not gonna, but I can afford you.
Yeah, they're always like, don't treat us like objects. You can afford me. Literally sell and objectify herself online.
How are you mad at me because I do homework though? Like, I'm so confused.
Get out my crib, bro.
Like, I will leave. I'll leave. So how are you mad at me because I do what I'm working the strip?
To the door.
How are you mad because I'm working the strip though?
I don't know why she's acting like she got a regular job. I'm with the brother on this one. If you want to do that shit, do it outside his house.
Men are too complicated.
Come across this neat little guy.
Wait, why are you guys all
Oh,
pogging?
boy.
Nice rock, so round. It's a good rock.
Yeah, it is a nice rock.
It's just the rock.
No,
The
it's not a
symmetry
rock.
though. Okay, wait, let's. Okay, wait,
not just a rock.
wait. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. All right, take that back. Okay, wait. I take it back. Is that all you guys need to be entertained? That's it? Yes? Oh, wow.
That is a nice looking rock.
Now you are already my husband. You have to listen and do everything what I say.
No, just playing.
Wait, I'm not done
I
yet.
have my dinner ready tonight.
Yes, it's already warm. What's funny?
Bro, actually, this girl has a good personality.
You men are not gonna like me for saying this, but you know what? I don't care. America, I think it's time we form a state where only women can live.
Nice shot.
No men allowed. Just an estrogen-filled utopia where we can all finally live in peace. A place void of all male fuckers.
Yes! Yes! Please do that! No male police officers, no male firefighters, no male contractors, no male farmers, no male telecom communications people, no male anything. No male trash, whatever the hell. No man any this, yes! Yes! Build that shit yourself and go away. This sounds amazing. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, listen, if you want to go and do that, go do it. Let's see how long you survive there.
Come on.
I'm allowed to say whatever the fuck I want.
Come on. He told you to stop.
Hold up.
It's right there.
And what?
All right. So what just occurred?
He's making me mad.
Okay. Did you damage his sign?
I have it on video.
No.
I can see that you guys have it on video.
All right. Do you have an ID on you?
Yes.
All right.
Violation of student policy.
Oh my god. So what's gonna happen?
Up to 1.5 million views.
What's gonna happen?
After good behavior, 6 months in community service, the judge will drop it.
I am a full-time student. I'm coming back here in the summertime.
Nope. Next time you'll think not to do it.
Dude, like you can't find any like peace in your heart and understanding. For
I will tell the judge.
Please,
Yeah,
sir, please.
I will tell the judge, and he'll drop the charges after 6 months, and you do community service.
It really does cause a damper in my studies and my future, though.
No.
Don't you think?
What I wanted to do.
Don't you think it kind of gets in the way of like me growing and becoming as an individual? Like I still have yet to learn. Maybe one day I'll change my mind.
It's a teachable moment.
What is a teachable moment?
Right now.
You don't offer like second chances, redemption.
It's too late now. I mean, seriously.
It's not too late.
No, it is.
It's not too late. It's actually not too late.
You had a chance not to do what you did.
You go in the jail. I love this interaction right here. Accountability. Yeah, she wants compassion, but where was hers? I think she's been getting away with shit her entire life. Until this moment right here, she realized that she fucked up.
I like my coffee like I like my men. fuck you.
I like my coffee how I like my men. What the fuck does spilling a nice cup of coffee have to do with how you like your men? But at least you made it to the kitchen. While you're there, cook me up some scrambled eggs, maybe a little whole wheat toast, a little butter, a little, I can't believe it's not butter. And make yourself another cup of coffee. Another cup of coffee.
I'm not really sure who needs to hear this, but Father's Day is not your day to call out all fathers, okay? It's not Single Mother's Day. You don't see dads using Mother's Day as a way to, like, call out their deadbeat baby mamas and talk about how they were a single dad and did it all on their own. No, they let you have that day. So on Father's Day, we're gonna let men have that day. Can you say it with me? It's Men's Day. Not about you.
Bro, this girl is a gem. She's hilarious. I am sure that all of the feminists hate her guts.
Why are men expected to act like a husband in a boyfriend stage, but you don't feel as though you need to act like a wife in a girlfriend stage until somebody chooses to make you a wife? Make it make sense. If you never displayed qualities of being a wife, why would anybody want to make you one? It sounds like women just never want to put any effort for it. Like, we feel like we just have to offer minimum effort and that should be significant enough. That and the cat should just have it in the bag. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm choosing to be in a relationship, I'm in it to win it. Do you want this, baby? Massage, baby? Baby, what do you need? Y'all are literally admitting to doing half it and then wondering why you still are not a wife. And they got the audacity to be complaining about why Suzanne's a wife before you. You haven't showed anything. You're doing what any other people do.
I don't think age is an excuse for cheating, but I will say I cheated on my ex-husband. That's what, like, ruined our marriage.
Say shit.
But I was, like, my brain hadn't developed yet.
Oh, this fucking
Bro.
still hasn't.
Did bro just say type shit?
As we can see there. No accountability whatsoever there.
Yeah, they're allergic
I'm getting
to it.
tired of doing this shit.
I could not live one day as a man. No way. Not only do men have to have themselves together, but they have to make sure the people that are following them are in order too. So he has to have eyesight not only for himself, but for everybody else around him. He has to lead everybody else, which means he does have to take his feelings and gobble them so that everybody else can lean on him. And I can't handle that. I want to be soft. I want to be coddled. I want to be taken care of. I want a hug. And I want a lot of grace when I make a mistake and I mess up. And a lot of women, we expect that other people give us grace. I mean, if I make a mistake, you should know that my emotions and my feelings got involved and I didn't mean it. But God forbid a man does that. I mean, society holds them to a certain standard, and God even holds them to a certain standard. I'm a woman, and I want to cry, and I want a lot of grace. I want people to cheer me on when I do stuff right. You know, when I think logically and it makes sense, people cheer me on for it as a woman, because it's unheard of when women hold themselves accountable and want to reach for a certain standard. You know, that's holy, that God wants us to live by. But men don't get cheered on when they do stuff right. We just magnify when they do wrong, and when they do right, it was already expected of you. You don't get hugged and coddled and cheered on for it. And I just couldn't live like that. I couldn't live as a man. I would just like be done, you know? Bye. Because what's the point? I don't get a hug and I don't get loved when I try so hard. God forbid as a man, like, you mess up in any capacity. God forbid. You know, the people around you will remind you of it to the day you die. There's just so much expectation and standard for a man. And I know other men are going to say, you know, they have to. God appointed them. So they have to. Even biblically, God holds men to a higher standard that you have to live by, and expectations out of you that you have to live by. You have to be on point because everybody's counting on you. Everyone that's following you and that's under you is counting on you. You have to have eyesight for everybody. Everybody around you that is following you, that you are leading. You need to not only know yourself, but know them, so you know how to appoint them and you know how to lead them and how to guide them, which means you have to have a whole lot of self-awareness. And I as a woman, I just could never be a man.
Man, this is one of the most realist videos that I've ever seen on here. What she said is absolutely true. Men are held into a certain standards by society. Because unless you as a man provide something for society, society have no use for you. Because we all know that men are loved under the condition of providing something.
This woman, guys, she even... Maybe she got... You got me my favorite cookie. Alright, let me wash my hands. Yeah, I'll pick you. This girl, guys, this girl. One second.
Another brother that won in life. We love to see it.
Man would never.
Would never.
A man would never.
No, you would have had to do it all. Beginning to end. Plan, chairs, towels, noodles, food.
Would a man remember a tablecloth?
It's not a man would never. It's not a man would never. A man doesn't need those. He doesn't need. It's not even in the zeit. A tablecloth? What are you talking about, dude? It's not even in the zeitgeist, bro. The dude hang, you don't need the chairs. You don't need the towels. Cooler, beer, you stand, drink, shoot the shit, that's it. We don't even need a toilet. Piss in the yard, dude. It's like, it's not even a would never. It is do not need. Also, this isn't a knock on the ladies. Do you want a tablecloth and snacks and whatever the fucking holy shit, you want like a hat or something? Go nuts, enjoy your thing. But dudes aren't doing that because we're incapable. It's not even necessary to the good time, bro. Tablecloth for fun? No.
Man, they just hate how little we need to be happy.
I'm not gonna lie, I just feel like I just can't see my using the umbrella looking like Mary Poppins. Like, I'm sorry, I just cannot. And I feel like it's gonna be so bad when I say it, but I feel like it's sassy.
You know, it's pretty easy to tell people not to use umbrellas when you have the biggest umbrellas I've ever seen glued to your eyelids for constant use.
You could easily wear a jacket.
Why don't you just wear a jacket? Why do you wear an umbrella?
Like I said, it's sassy, so which means I feel like it's for girls.
Sassy.
My new motto is to never listen to anybody that has bat wings attached to their face. I have never in my life heard a single sentence of substance or insight come out of the mouth of anybody who has symbiote tentacles sticking out from above their eyeballs.
Here's why though. It's pouring down raining one day. And my grandfather, he's on his way out. And it's, of course, my grandmother, she had umbrellas. So I'm like, you know, you're not going to take an umbrella? He's like, no. Real men don't use umbrellas. Ever since he said that, it's instilled.
Your granddaddy was an idiot. Fellas, is it zesty to use umbrellas? Let me know. Maybe I'm a little zesty.
Nah,
my fault.
This is what toxic femininity looks like, ladies and gentlemen. This girl should not be on podcasts. Unplug her mic. And shout outs to Dijon for this video.
Can we stop saying all men are bad? If all men are bad, you create bystander effect, lowered expectations for men, and you make innocent people pissed off. I would not recommend generalizing like that. Instead, we should say, person's name is bad. For example, Sean is bad.
Nice shot. She's 100% correct.
I have a question. Do men come with communication or do we have to buy that separately?
Hi, Howard. Anthony, by the way. As a male representative, I actually love the fact that you bring up communication as only a one-way street issue. So with that being said, I made you a video that I want you to watch that can maybe help explain our perspective. Enjoy.
Listen, I've confirmed it. My husband no longer cares about me. Okay, so this morning when I woke up in a really bad mood. And I wanted to talk to him about it. So when he asked me the first time, he said, "What's wrong with you? You're acting like you're in a bad mood or something." I said, "No, I'm fine." Okay, so then he asks again. He was like, "No, I can tell something's wrong with you. What's going on? Is there something wrong?" And I said, "No, I'm fine." And then he never asked me again. He never asked again. And what really hurts the most is that I was going to tell him on that third time. I was going to tell him the third time that he asked. And then he just must not care. He must not give a single shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one. It's actually, it's one of my finer
up.
works, I must say. And the thing is, I am on tour, so you can click the link in the bio and come see me live, and we can hammer this out in person. You know? All right, let's have ourselves a night.
Do women come with accountability or we have to purchase it as well? Shut the fuck up.
Like, I like him.
So you like him enough to get pregnant by him, but you don't like him enough to be in a relationship with him?
Like, I'm working on it.
Let me repeat this for you. You like him enough to get pregnant by him, but you don't like him enough to be in a relationship with him.
Like, so, like, if I was to get pregnant, like, I wouldn't have a problem
Baby.
because it's him. Like,
Baby. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Listen to me. I'm gonna repeat this one more time.
Bro.
You like him enough to create
34?
a life with him. An 18-year
And you're
to
talking
21,
like a fucking
25-year-old,
19-year-old.
25-year bond. But you don't like him enough for him to be your man.
I think so. Like, I think it's because I'm like, I had like that mindset. Like, if I was to get pregnant, I had a child, like, and he decides he doesn't want to be involved, like, I'm okay. Like,
Ma'am,
I'll be okay.
ma'am, listen to me one more time. I'm gonna just do this one more time. I want you to really listen to me. You like him enough to let him come in your vagina and possibly make a baby. You like him that much, but you don't like him enough to be in a relationship with him.
I know it sounds bad, but like,
I wish you the best, sister. You have a great day.
Man, you should have wrapped this conversation in the first 5 seconds when she said this nonsense. A 34-year-old woman that talks like this. As Kevin Samuels always say.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Something you learned that absolutely blew your freaking mind.
As a human woman, there has been a solution to period cramps our entire lives, and no one...
She's just now finding out that staying hydrated and drinking pickle juice can reduce muscle cramps. And for some reason, she's mad at men over it. Ma'am, I'm sure at some point in your life, some man has looked at you and said, have you drank water today? And you got mad at him over it. So don't blame us. Blame yourself for not listening. Also, if you don't mind me saying, it sounds like you may need to go drink some water.
Are you your man's property?
I'm nobody's property, honey.
Okay, so I don't have no, hold on. So he has no business treating you like his property, right?
Right.
Right, okay. The only thing that I've ever seen people be willing to defend and die for are things that were valuable to them that belong to them. You can't name me anything that does not belong to a man that he's willing to die for. Now go ahead, try it. You have the floor. Name me something that a man is willing to defend or die for that is not his property.
You got a point.
So why does it sting so bad to say that?
What would happen if all men on Earth disappeared? While some women might think it's a great idea, the reality would be absolute chaos. The first major issue would be electricity. About 90% of the people who maintain and repair power grids are men, meaning that within days, much of the world would be left in darkness. Next, say goodbye to eating fish for a long time. Since the vast majority of fishermen are men, the fishing industry would collapse. That wouldn't be too bad if women could rely on meat instead, but most livestock farmers are also men, which means meat production would also plummet. So what's left? Women might have to forage for food like their nomadic ancestors, living off berries and whatever they can find in nature. Or maybe they'd try hunting, but that would mean traveling long distances, which wouldn't be easy considering that 9 out of 10 people who know how to repair vehicles are men. Of course, all of this suffering wouldn't last long, because within 100 years, humanity would cease to exist. Next time someone says they hate men, show them this.
I know guys love to be the new and they don't want to chase, but you have to chase.
Don't men chase you?
I don't really answer DMs. I don't give them the chance.
Okay, but you want them to chase you, but you're not going to answer them.
Yeah, keep going. One day I will.
One day you will.
Yeah, when you're deserving.
Yeah, when you're at dessert, she will answer your DM.